So this is the first lesson in a series in which we're going to take a scene from Unity and we are going to turn it into a virtual reality game. So once you learn how to do this, you can virtually take any scene and make it a VR game. So let's get started. This scene is the free modular kit. Let's see if I have it. Is this it? Nope. I think I may have put it in my VR. There it is. So this is the scene I downloaded. Free 3D modular kit. It's a great scene too. You can actually adjust the lights, turn the fan on, do all sorts of cool stuff. So this is the scene you'll be downloading and opening it in Unity. Create a new scene when you do it. And if you have an existing virtual reality game with all of the packages already in it, you can just create a new scene and you're ready to roll. If not, we'll show you how to get started with the whole thing. But make sure Unity is open so you can open it when you do it. And let's close this. Okay, so you're going to download that project and it's going to be called Barking Dog. You're going to go to 3D modular kit and you're going to click on this, which is going to open up this scene for you. So make sure you save a new scene. Do not start saving over their scene in case you mess up, because you can always go back and get the modular kit again unless you save over it. And of course, if you're starting a brand new project, you need to make sure you get the XR plugin management, all the samples, XR interaction toolkit, all the samples, OpenXR, all the samples, Oculus XR, all the samples. Once you get those and you go into your scene, you're going to create an XR origin. So game object, XR, origin VR. And it should be centered. The scene is centered here just pretty much. So your origin when you put it in should be centered. And you're going to make sure that when you click on you should see the left hand controller and right hand controller. You're going to click here and double click on the left, and right hand double click on the right. So we get the controls inside there. I think that's the right one there. Okay, and then if you want to get the Oculus hands, I think I'll put a link up for that. These are mine here, Oculus hands. And when you click on the prefabs, you can then just drag these prefabs right onto your controller. Left hand, right hand. And then you can go get any color you want and put it on them. So let's take a look at what we have so far. And I have my WASD going so that I can move around. And I also found that E and Q will move you up and down. If you're using the simulator, meaning you have, once you've got everything in there, you've gone to Assets, Samples, XR Interaction, 2.3, or whatever version you have. These are how we've gone so far. XR device, and then simulator, drag it in. Make sure it's not sitting in anywhere else. Set it like right there. And you're ready to play. Now we can see that this lighting is a little tight. So if we go to the lights, I think there's 3 of them, like this one. And we go to Window, Rendering, Lighting. We can then adjust the albedo. Wow, this is down to nothing. So I'm going to brighten it up some. I haven't fooled around with intensity too much, but there we go. I like that better. So there is no right or wrong. You can decide how you want your lighting to be, but we have the ability to adjust that lighting. And then we're going to go get some objects that we can pick up and throw and move around. But first, let's just get our game set up. So, and then save a new scene once you do that. So remember, be saving a lot of scenes. File, save as scenes, and I'll say lit up. I always try to save a scene for what I just did, so I know what it is. You don't just make it 1, 2, 3, 4. They have no idea what 1, 2, 3, 4 is, especially if you're working on it for a while. So get the scene from Unity, get the packages from the package manager, from Unity registry if you need to, and then make sure you have your controllers. Make sure you can walk around. I don't know what color my controllers are. Let's take a look. Are they dark? Yeah, they're sort of dark. So I would probably, materials I got here. But if I click on my hand, like here, yeah, maybe we need like a yellow, huh? Something brighter. Am I just maybe in the dark? Doesn't seem like it's taking those. So what if we dragged it there? Yeah, it seems like I'm not getting the colors on my hands, or maybe, oh yeah, it looks like there's some color there. There we go. Looks like it's green and blue. Let me get some light here. So I need to fool around with that. Maybe because it's so dark, I'm not seeing it. Is it going on there? Doesn't look like it. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Maybe because I have that animation on there, it's not letting me put on it. It looks like I got green and blue though. And this animation hand, of course, will let us close it. So, and that animation is here. Make sure you get the input system. And you can call it whatever you want. This is the name of the script. These are the public variables. And this, let me shrink it down a little bit, are the commands here. And you're going to put it on your hands, meaning it's going to go on this one. And can I add material into this thing? Doesn't look like it. Anyway, by the next lesson, we'll figure out why I'm not seeing why this is still green and blue. But anyway, go ahead and get the scene, get your packages, make sure you can walk around, make sure you can see your rays, and get the Oculus hands if you want, or get any hands you want inside there, and maybe get a couple objects in there. We're going to start picking them up and throwing them.